dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. All the time you are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. How dare you run a little faster? One step, you are on your way now. Embrace all your weakness. Therein lies the secret. The water's never gonna drain out. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. All the time you are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. I dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. All the time you are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter.
Hey everybody, so we're in Durant, Oklahoma is where we are, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It didn't take me that long to really get it done. I found that song pretty quickly today, and as soon as I had all the video already downloaded and everything, so I sat here and got it working, and I'll tell you, I deleted a lot of videos, and was like, oh, I don't need this repeats itself. So the problem is, when I did that, I ran out of video, and I still had like a good 20 seconds left, and I was trying to do something with it. So I ended up bringing everything back, and then going through and cutting it all, and not deleting just a few videos. So I ended up having too much video this time. So I could go through maybe and get rid of some stuff, because it kind of repeats itself, but I think it ended well, in my personal opinion. So we're gonna go with it. That's what we're gonna do, or that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna go with it. But anyway, what did we do this week? Well, we started off in Portland. I picked up a load. Was going to Oklahoma City and Tulsa. Delivered on Friday. I picked it up on Monday, delivered on Friday. And so I made it to both of those destinations, got delivered, went over to Neosho, Missouri, picked up a load going to Sanger, Texas. I did run into a little bit of problem with the load to Sanger, Texas, and the problem was that when I got to the shipper, or the receiver, the last two pallets had fallen over against the back door. So, I had offered to strap the load at the shipper up in Neosho, but they didn't want it to be strapped because they didn't want the boxes to get damaged. I said something about load locks, and they said, don't worry about it, it'll be fine, we never have a problem. Well, we had a problem this time. It did end up leaning up against the door, the back door. So, I went to go open the back door at Walmart, it was a bunch of crock pots that was on the back of the trailer. And I spotted it almost immediately that it was up against the door. And when I did, I just kind of pushed it back closed and locked it in place and went inside to talk to them. And what ended up happening was they sent a crew out. They said just pull the door up, or pull the trailer up about 4 feet within the door and just drop it there. You're supposed to drop, disconnect, and you're supposed to disconnect to go somewhere and park and kind of sit and wait. So that's what I did. And I watched it real closely, and then a yard dog came over. And when the yard dog came over, I whipped back over there real quick and said, what can I do to help? And he said, no, I got a guy here. And I said, no, you don't understand. Like, I should have strapped it against their advice at the place or whatever, and that would have kept this from happening. He goes, no. It's like, we got this. It's like, no, like, I'm going to help you. And he said, okay. So what we ended up doing was they pulled the trailer out. They opened one door partially. One guy held the door in place. Another guy got up in there and started passing boxes to me. And we started stacking boxes in the middle of the roadway, blocking all the other trucks trying to get to their doors. So we start stacking boxes in the middle of the roadway. And then the crew from inside came out with a pallet, and we started putting the boxes on the pallet. And I've got a little bit of video for that that I'll put in right here, and you can see that the guy pulling away with the pallet. And I didn't get, as you can see from the video, I didn't really get the whole video. I didn't get me working because by the time I got back to the truck, I chit-chatted with the people. So I reached up here real quick and hit the button for the dash cam and missed it. And but you could see, us standing out there talking and everything. So did that, and then we went home for the night again yesterday, and I booked a load coming up here to Durant, Oklahoma. So that's this week, not last week. So we're not going to talk about that load. So things are going to probably change a little bit. I have heard in the past of drivers doing this. I'm going to try it. I'm not sure if it's going to work. We're going to see. The deal is, the train show's coming up this weekend. I bought an estate sale, as you guys may have seen from some of my videos, that I'm trying to sell. Not an estate sale. I bought a collection of trains off a guy for like $500. And I think I can make some money off of it. So I got a table at the train show to try to make money off of it. My little business, I'm naming it Big Mike's Trains. So there's a theme going on here, you get it? And so what we're going to do is we're going to go and I'm going to sit at the table this weekend at the train show in Plano, Texas, at the Plano Convention Center, and I'm going to sell my trains. I have no idea where I'm going to be. I'm not going to find out until Friday. So today's Monday. I don't know. I'll take video of that so you guys can see it. I'll take my camera and try to throw it all together and everything. But I think what I'm going to do the rest of this week is I'm going to I took this load, which is short, up here to Durant for a pretty good price. I'm going to do short runs the rest of the week. And then Friday, Thursday, I'm going to try to get something from where I'm dropping off. I'm not going to tell you where because that's for next week, right? So try to get something going back to the house, but I'm going to be close enough to the house to just go to the house. So I may end up doing that on Thursday, but I'll make enough this week to go ahead and pay all my bills and to actually make some money as well. I may continue trying to do that. So I've got a wedding to go to on the 16th of October, and then I've got Halloween's coming up, and I want to try to do that with the railroad, the 7.5 inch gauge railroad. I don't remember if you guys remember last year when I made pumpkins. If you go back and look at was it Pumpkin Spice Pickup, I think is the name of the video. So you have to go back and look at that. So I'm going to try to do that again. I had a lot of fun doing that. I'm going to try to do that again. We'll see if it actually works. And then in between Halloween and Thanksgiving, I will probably try to be out on the road as much as possible. I don't know what that entails. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay? You can tell me if I'm an idiot. Whatever. I'm going to try it. What I'm going to do is I've booked this week. I've done pretty well. $3,400 for the week so far. But that's including I'm taking 3 days off. Or, well, 3.5, 4 days maybe off. So, with that being the case, what's going to happen, say, Monday? Like, I this load that I brought up here to Durant, I talked to the broker, and the plant that is in Waxahachie, they have a ton of loads coming out of that plant all the time. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to contact them later this week and talk to them about what they got coming out on Monday and see what they want to do. And I think what I'll do is I'll pick that up and go somewhere and try to get a return trip back to Dallas for the next day or 2 days later or something like that, and just keep doing that and just go back and forth. And if it works out well enough, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that until probably April of next year. And the reason why is because that keeps me kind of close to home. It keeps me hopefully out of the winter weather. I'm going to be running probably mostly Texas, Oklahoma, maybe some Colorado, maybe some Kansas. And that's pretty much where I'm going to stay at. And I'm just going to run that. That's the aim, I think, up until probably April next year. I can't get rid of my wanderlust. That I will always have that, and I think eventually when I get to a point where I'm retired, I will probably end up in an RV driving or a bus driving all over the country. So as long as I have that wanderlust, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to for the winter months I'll probably try to stay close to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, just do the southern states as much as possible, and then in the summer months I'll do the full United States. So maybe try to go to Maine next summer, maybe try to go to Washington probably plenty of times and do all that stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So it may work, it may not. It may not work at all, and I end up having to go and do other stuff just to make ends meet. I don't know. Just to earn enough money to do the things I want to do. But it might work. And you never know until you try, right? So that's what we're going to do. Anyway. What else? Oh, I made this video on my phone the other night, but the problem is I'm not at home where I can transfer it from the phone to the iPad. So, I'm not pushing this. I'm just saying. I am on TikTok. Okay? I have to have an artistic release, on a regular basis. And TikTok has kind of given me that. I am on there making videos. I'm doing lip syncs. I'm doing a little comedy. I'm doing a little whatever. That just seems to kind of quench that thirst that I have as far as that's concerned. So, my grandmother was an artist, but she was a painter. My mother's a musician. My sister can paint. My brother, I don't know. I think he got my green thumb from my grandmother, because he can plant and grow plants better than anybody in the family. Me, I am drama. That's me. I'm loud. I'm dramatic, overly dramatic, melodramatic most of the time, because I enjoy that. I was in acting class in high school. I absolutely fell in love with that. So TikTok is kind of giving me that out for that I can do. So if you're not following me on TikTok, but you want to see that kind of stuff, I'm at the same name over on TikTok as I am here. It's called Big Mike Trucking. And if you want to see it, I'm not good at trying to sell myself personally, or trying to say, oh, I'm gonna be a great person, blah 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 blah. I can't do it. Okay, so I don't know that I really want to bring attention to it, but I kind of do. I don't want you guys to feel like you're missing out. That's what it is. I don't want you guys to feel left out. That's the other thing. I went through a lot of my childhood feeling left out, and I don't want anybody to feel left out. So I'm telling you about it in case you want to come over and you want to see it. That way you don't feel left out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, that's all I have for this video. And I appreciate you, as always, for watching my videos and following along and letting me rant for freaking 11 minutes at this point. Almost 12. So, I really appreciate it. Thank you, as always. Pepper says thanks. She's asleep right now. So, actually, I just woke her. Anyway, that's it. Y'all know the drill. Keep your shiny side up. See you down the road. Sorry, my little babushka. Did I wake you up? I apologize. I'm gonna pet you. Good girl. You're a good girl.